Hi, my name is Allison Morrow, and I'm an independent distributor with It Works. I wanted to share a little bit today about how I got started using these wraps. So, my story begins back in the summer of 2011. I was 150 pounds at the time, which was the heaviest I'd ever been outside of my 2 pregnancies with my daughters. I was working a job where I was in front of a computer for 4 to 6 hours a day, every day of the week. And because of my pregnancies, my core was so wrecked that I could barely hold myself upright. I was constantly slouching. I was constantly in and out of the chiropractor because my back obviously was having all kinds of issues. And the seasons changed. We live here in Colorado, so I'd been hiding everything in sweatpants and yoga pants and big baggy sweaters and sweatshirts, and I couldn't hide anymore. And I took my clothes out for the summer and realized I didn't have a single thing that fit. And I realized something had to change. So I started doing Pilates to try to get my core back. And that was great, and it got me strong again, but it didn't really help me slim down so I could fit into those clothes. So then my husband challenged me to start doing the Insanity workouts with him. Now, if you know anything about those, they live up to their name. It was absolutely insane. I've never felt so sick after a workout. But over the 60 days that we did that challenge, I lost over 10, well, actually close to 15 pounds. And I was the strongest I'd ever been. I was flexible. I'd never been flexible before. So that was super exciting, but I still didn't fit those smaller clothes. And that was what was frustrating me the most. I had done all this hard work. I'd lost all this weight. And I wanted everyone to see on the outside how good I felt on the inside and how hard I had worked to get there. And it just wasn't happening. So I started thinking, and I realized that the problem wasn't so much the weight that I'd gained, because I'd lost that, and I still had the issue of not being able to fit those clothes. It was the fact that my skin was so stretched out from my pregnancies. The day I gave birth to my first daughter, I was 205 pounds. The day I gave birth to my second daughter, I was somewhere in the 180s. I'd lost all that weight. I was down pretty much to where I wanted to be. But your skin isn't a muscle, so it doesn't matter how hard you work out. If you've lost that elasticity, working out isn't going to bring it back. So then I was faced with a decision. It was pretty much the decision of tummy tuck or no tummy tuck. And unfortunately, even if I'd wanted to do one, which I didn't really want to do, I couldn't because we couldn't afford it, and obviously insurance wasn't going to pay for it. It was about that time that I started seeing these pictures in my Facebook feed from this girl, and we didn't really know each other. We're still not quite sure how we became friends on Facebook because we didn't know each other, but she kept posting these crazy before and after pictures where people had started out like a beach ball and now they had this amazing hourglass figure. And I thought, well, actually, when I first started seeing the pictures, I thought her account had been hacked. I thought there's no way that there's actually a product that does that. But 6 months went by and I kept seeing these pictures. And I finally thought, okay, if she's been doing it for 6 months, then obviously, at least for some people, it's doing what it says it's going to do. So I treated myself to a little birthday present. And I gave her sent her a little message on Facebook and said, okay, I want you to hook me up with a box of those wraps. And she wrote back, and what I later learned is one of her classic moves. She said, well, I can retail you a box for $100. Or for the same price, you can get a box of wraps and you can become a distributor. And trust me, you're going to love these products so much you're going to want to sell them. Okay, so my first thought was, cheeky, who tells somebody to sell a product that they haven't even tried yet? But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that she was right. If this product actually did what it said it did, that was pretty astounding. And I knew a lot of moms who were in the same position. I knew a lot of people who were getting older and their skin was starting to sag, and it was a frustration for them. They felt younger inside than they looked on the outside. And I realized I didn't know a soul who was doing this except for her. So I realized that it was going to be kind of a ground floor opportunity if it really did what it said it was going to do. So I took the leap and I decided to try it, not only as a customer, but as a distributor. I got my first box of wraps. My husband and I wrapped each other. He, of course, lost an incredible amount with his first wrap. I lost a negligible amount, but seeing his results and seeing all of those pictures I'd seen on Facebook gave me hope that eventually I was going to get those kind of results. That was 2.5 years ago, and I absolutely love these products. Not just the wraps, and the wraps are absolutely amazing. They've gotten me back down to where I wanted to be, and I will love them forever for that. But this company is so much more than just wraps. It's nutrition, it's health, it's wellness, it's fighting free radicals, it's an amazing skincare line. I absolutely love every single product that I have tried with this company. So that's my story, and I hope that you'll try the wraps too. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/AllisonMorrow.itworks, and you can also find my website at www.fitfunfreedom.com. Thanks so much for watching.